Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're looking at a brand new card which is Barian's Hope, and we're looking at the problems with it. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. On special summon one Umbral Horror monster or Masquerade Xyz Monster from your hand or graveyard. Then you can make the levels of all Umbral Horror monsters you control become the level of one Umbral Horror monster in your field or graveyard. This might seem like a good effect, as this will adjust your levels to a point where you can either go into a rank 4, a rank 2 or a rank 1 Xyz play, depending on what you need for the time. However, there are monsters that are starting to get level-based adjustment effects, which tend to be continuous effects to disrupt what your opponent's doing. They know that level adjustments are a way of preventing your opponent from going into the specific level that they want. For example, in Xyz decks, if you don't have those certain ranks for the levels, then you don't get to summon from your extra deck. Likewise, if you adjust levels in a way where you can't synchro summon, because everything then becomes, for example, level 7, you can no longer go into, there aren't any level 14 monsters. I would really like you guys to do me a small favour. Currently at the moment I am running a donations-based campaign, and this is so that I can get my level 3 professional cookery qualification. Normally these take anywhere between usually half a year to a full year. However, I've managed to find one that promises to kind of fast track. It's got a good reputation behind it. It has about 30 years. It's been around since 1992, so it's now 34 years coming up for. And it can get a level 3 qualification in cookery and professional skills completed within 10 weeks. However, the cost of it is about £15,000, and that's about £3,000 in accommodation, which I'd have to take up because I'm not from that area. It's near enough the Exeter area. It's called Ashburton College, and it specialises in food production. There are 2 courses. There's the main one, which is in the just generally cooking, and then you've got the other one, which is patisserie, if you want to specialise as a patisserie chef. Now, my emphasis is on the general cookery and to develop within categories as much as possible. They do have the option for the smaller course, which is the 4 weeks, but that will give you a certificate and not a diploma, so it won't give you the same level of robust training. And now, I would be grateful for absolutely any donations you can provide, any support you can provide. That'd be great, even if you can just share that information to other people. It's all about trying to help support people in their health journey. I am, of course, investing in myself and my own development by doing a few things. First thing I'm doing is I'm taking a full-on nutrition course, and that is in association for the AFN, which is the Association for Nutritionists. It's not a full-on degree, but you can get up to a level 5 qualification, which is recognised by the body, and so I would only need to kind of top up the year to be able to then develop into a nutritionist. I'm also invested into a fitness personal training type of course, which is more practically based as well. And that is very much about dealing with the practical fitness side of the industry to get you into a wellness space. So I am doing a lot of my own stuff to get myself more effectively trained. And I believe that with the additional bit of support, which again, I just don't have the funding for, COVID and since has not been great for me. I've not been able to make that much of an income, and also my skill set doesn't seem to be recognised. Any support is great. I will put the link in both the comment section down below as well as in the bio description on my channel and the general video descriptions I have running at the moment. I am actually looking at additional forms of training outside of this. I have something currently running, which is the level 1 nutrition course, which I'm doing with South Belford College. I am progressing hopefully onto level 2. I'm just having to wait for my results to come back. I've also got a higher education, one of those conversion courses, because I never actually took biology or chemistry, so the conversion course would hopefully be able to kind of fast track me within that, given that I have other qualifications. I'm also applying for these degree apprenticeships, which are going on. They advertise now, but you don't start them until September, so I'm trying to gear myself towards that. Everything is trying to support other people's development and within their ability to gain health. Get them away from all these weight loss drugs where you just don't know the end result and the side effects outside of you're going to lose the weight, but it might not necessarily be the healthiest way to do it. Better to be supported. I do have about 10 years food industry experience. But I feel that if I gain the qualifications and the understanding and reasoning behind different nutrition facts and different categories within the product ranges, I'm not one who feels that you have to limit themselves. If you try and limit your vices too much, you end up just going obsessive. Look at people at Christmas, they fall into place with all this marketing. Oh, I must have every one of every dessert. No, you don't. If you don't like mince pies, don't have mince pies. If you don't like the specialty desserts, just don't go for them that year. Just go for your standard fare. Something safe. Something you're going to like. And that's what I did this year. It's just pretty much like a specialty dessert, mince pies, one lot, and one Christmas cake as well, I believe. And I'm more than happy with that. And based on where I am, it's quite a impoverished area, and I feel that I can actually do a lot to help support the development of the area if given the opportunity to do so. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to any support you can provide. Thank you.